Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Black Ultra. White.
Here's Ritter now to throw on their first play. This ball caught by Mechie. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. John Mechie was his intended target, and it's third down. You look at this Saints defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson to Debo. And the Saints are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had 3 other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought 2 of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
They begin with a run by Miller. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Now a throw on first down there, but it's... that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Into the hands of Perry, complete. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trying to find John Mechie, but it's going to be second down. And you look at this Saints defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Red, green. Red, cycle.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Third down and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. The Falcons at 6-4 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Ritter back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Hey, red. Black shot. Blue striker. Black ultra.
Ritter to throw it. And complete to Drake London. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Ritter now. And this is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Ritter. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. And now they'll shift things around.
43 rail, green jack. Ready?
On play action, here's Ritter. Going up top for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
17.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here, as the Falcons' defense yet again drops him behind the line. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Richardson looking to throw this. The throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Check mash, check mash.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 32 yards. And the Saints are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Groupie able to add the PAT, and it's now 14-0.
14. Falcons, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind.
On the double.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
10.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Mechie, the man in motion. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Ritter off the play fake. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Here we go. Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Slice blue. Go pink. Yellow. Blue. 6. Mega. Ready.
Back to throw. Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Blue, black. Hey, green. Drill green. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Steel, black.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Let's go now.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
Black shot. Hey, blue. Yellow, go. Blue striker. Black ultra. Ready?
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Partner, normally double coverage is reserved for receivers and tight ends, but this time they actually targeted the running back with it, and it still wasn't enough. He attacked the defense and got in a great position to haul in the catch and get a nice gain out of it.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1. Richardson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Miller. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. After running it, now Richardson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Miller on the read option. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Richardson looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here's Richardson to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They keep it with Miller on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. A final shot before the half. Richardson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Second half begins with a run from Miller. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Richardson back to throw it. Completes it to Perry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Perry. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throw left side complete. That's Perry. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 3rd and 2. Back to the air with Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. Richardson going to change the play here. Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it's Richardson. A quick hitter complete. It's Perry. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Miller will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Saints 21, Falcons 3.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Green jack. Set. Go.
Ritter on 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it pass across midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ritter with it after the play fake. This pass is caught by London. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, here's Ritter. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's now second and 19.
Going play action, Ritter.
1-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 30 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. True able to connect on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw complete there to Johnson. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third is we're through. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Here we go.
The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And he is going to have the Saints first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Complete, it's Johnson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. John Mechie, 76 yards. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts there.
They have to be aggressive here.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Option handoff here to Miller.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. the Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for them.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Miller. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Saints, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.